So I talked about doing a video on hope as well as doing a video on loneliness. And if I've ever seen a city where people are bent on hope, it's right here in Los Angeles. So many people I've talked to are out of work actors and out of job. People have been laid off and on the harder side of life, and right next to them are people on the opposite end. They have the $200,000 car and the $2 million home and ignore the price of coffee and gas and groceries. And the fact is, hope is a construct. It is something that we make up in our mind. I hope that I pass the certification or test. I hope I make it through this yellow light and get to where I need to go so I'm not late. I hope I can pay my bills. I hope my family member gets better over their sickness. And so hope is just that construct that we tell ourselves in a moment when we're unsure. And I just think it's one of those words you have to get rid of. You shouldn't really hope for anything. You should make things happen. And this is a city where literally that stuff happens every day. People are discovered or found, and on the opposite end, people are flushed out and they have to leave. Apparently 30,000 people a year come here to become an actor, and then they don't. Maybe just a few. With the advent of social media and video and homemade movies and all kinds of content, there's almost an increasingly number of ways to make money, to profit on you becoming you. But I say take away all that stuff. Make sure that you're strong in the mind and that you're prepared to do the work. I've ran across so many people just in these last 8 days that worked for 30 years to do something. They put 20, 25 years into doing what they're doing. And I'm sure there were times where they said they hoped it worked out, and then the phone rang, or their boss asked them to do something, or they got an email and they had to get back to work. And the fact of the matter is, this is the issue. You really got to get out there and do the work. Same thing, testing. You got to study for those certifications and tests, and for finding that person, you have to meet people. You have to be prepared to put in the time and the effort for that relationship. But is it worth it? I don't know. Of course it is, depending on what it is you want to do. Just take a drive down Melrose or Sunset and take a look at the achievement in Beverly Hills and the massive amount of fortune that's been made out here. So it kind of makes the end of a good long trip come to a close. I'm going to be making my way back to Texas tomorrow, and that's the story. What a ride.